About an hour out from Duluth, Minnesota, sits an abandoned town that's been rotting away deep in the woods. During the 1950s, Finland, Minnesota was chosen as a prime location for a radar base for the U.S. military. Due to its remote location, housing had to be built on site for many of the workers that would work at the base. Towards the downfall of the Cold War, in the 1980s, the base closed for good. The housing was purchased by a separate developer, planning to turn the over 100 acres into living quarters once again. The homes underwent a slow process of restoration, but ultimately, in the end, everything was left abandoned.
How's it going, everybody? Today we're inside this abandoned ghost town, and already I see a car here that's completely flipped over. This is a scene straight out of an apocalypse movie. And by the quick look I got, it looks like a lot of these houses kind of just left everything behind. Let's go check out this car here. Wow. Somebody took the catalytic converter. What was this? This was a looks like a 90s or 2000s car. Completely flipped over. Very strange. Let's go. Where should we start? Let's start at this yellow house. Let's start at this one. As you can tell, the weather's not the best right now. Freezing cold, but I'm here, and it was not an easy drive, let's just say. But I really, really, really wanted to go here. Home sweet home. The paint in here looks really nice. Look at all this stuff here. This is so weird. You know, a lot of this furniture is really nice. It's like people were gonna move in here. Maybe somebody did temporarily live here. It looks like maybe. Really weird. All this beautiful furniture. Yeah, just look at that. That car flipped over. So strange. How does that even happen? How do you flip a car over in the middle of nowhere? This really is the middle of nowhere. It's like the mountains. Wow. Get a clock and a couple other things, a plate. Dishwasher with papers in it. It's an odd looking dishwasher. Wow, there's still utensils. That's crazy. But as you can see here, the houses go back quite a bit. So here's like their bathroom. Somebody stole the sink. Here's the bedroom. What if I told you guys I slept here? It's hard to sleep in my car. So strange, man. All this furniture. Over here we got some magazines. Let's see. Last date on this one. Last date on this one is 2002. So crazy. Oh my gosh. No way. There's a whole car in here. Another car. That's absolutely crazy. There's an abandoned van in here. And as you can see, vandals have gotten to this place, but not too many people have heard about this, and it's pretty remote. This is crazy. Why would they leave a car behind? All this stuff I've already seen. Wow. So that's two cars now. So I'm wondering how many cars there are, and if there's cars in every single garage. Not as much stuff in here. Oh my gosh. You have to be kidding me. There's a whole, and this one's sick. They got the flames and everything. What is this? A Suzuki Samurai, I think, or a Jeep. Wow. And this was I think that this was the top for it. There's a boombox and a bicycle, two bicycles. Yeah, like legitimately, this is so odd. I've never seen cars in an abandoned neighborhood just left abandoned like this. Absolutely surreal. It looks like they had some cool additions. You don't really see these cars too much. I don't know if they're not reliable or... Oh, these people might have been Jewish. Look at this. Wow, and they had back seats. I thought this was a small car. But yeah, you could see how far back this goes. It's about 3 rows of houses. I think there's a lot more houses you can't even see. Whoa. What in the world? It really just looks like these people just got up and left. How does this happen? They still left their dishes in the sink. I wonder if they left food in the fridge. Oh, just water. Pro tip, never open a fridge in an abandoned building. It smells really bad. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was weird. I wonder if this room is haunted. So here's the other bedroom. This is just crazy. There's shoes right there. A couple other things. Wow. Absolutely crazy. 2011. This might have been the car they had. Keep hearing creaking in this house. It's really creeping me out. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's like a bed in every room here. Here's their garage. They got some appliances. Some swimming fins and garbage. Last look at this house before we get going. Let's go. Should I just show you guys around, or I wonder if I should just check out every house individually? There's a lot to see here, so I'll just check out a couple houses on this street right now and kind of walk around. I think it is only 2 streets here. Look, they even had a sidewalk. You can kind of see the mountains back there. We really are in the middle of nowhere. Well, this one looks like a different story at first glance. Stripped to the bone. Nothing cool in here. So yeah, just kind of walking around right now. I don't think I actually checked out this house yet. We got roof tiles in here. Huge log. So many eerie noises I keep hearing. Yeah, this one's empty. Except this one's a little bit different because they actually have a shed outside. It feels like I'm in an apocalypse movie. As you can see here, this doesn't look like it has very much inside. Somebody took down the power lines here. I believe only a month ago, this had power. I found this place through one tiny video that somebody filmed, and there's nobody else that's really filmed this. But it's such a mysterious place. Let's go check out this red house. Pieces of wood. Maybe whoever lived in here was a woodworker. Wow.
Did they have a school here? It's so weird. What's with all the desks? Look at the peeling paint. Honestly, these houses are pretty long. I wouldn't mind living in here. Yeah, all empty. Here are a couple more houses. Kind of loops around, as you can see. Looks like it's also stripped in here. Totally stripped. Looks like they actually... I wonder if they're going to rehab this place, huh? That would be interesting. It is for sale, by the way, if anybody wants to buy this. I'm kind of doing a little free advertisement and walkthrough for the owner. Wow. See kind of all the houses and the scale of this from here. Yo, they got a tractor, and it looks like it's still in use. Maybe. It has an oil filter here. It's been recently changed. That doesn't make sense. Look at that, you guys. Very cool. But everything else kind of looks empty in this house. Kind of going around the corner here. That gives you kind of a cool shot. Just how much is over here. I think it's funny, for the most part, when I explore abandoned neighborhoods that have been long abandoned, somebody always opens every single garage door. Maybe not everyone, but most of them are open. You'll notice all these propane tanks back here. It's just because this neighborhood is so remote that they can't, I don't know. They usually have propane tanks at very, very remote areas, you know? We have one, for example. Look at this. This is a split driveway, and a bunch of crap in there. You had a basketball hoop. Lots of newspapers. Oh my. These people left everything. Must have been hoarders. This is just right out of a movie, you know, like a video game. I don't see any interesting things though. It looks just like a bunch of junk. But still, it's crazy. I mean, what's with all this stuff, you know? Very odd. It's literally all garbage as far as I'm concerned. Well, they took the toilet with them. Didn't take the anything else. Or maybe this was storage. By the looks of the screen, screen stuff, or maybe not. This is so strange, though. It does look like mostly garbage. It was an old toy. There's film reels here. Oh, you know what? No, I thought that was a projector. Like, I see film reels, but no, that's a grill of some sort. Someone might have been camping in yours, as far as I know. We got shaving cream over there. But isn't this cool? I love doing this. Yeah, I really picked the worst day to go, but at the fact that I'm here, I'm happy. I just randomly will go to places in the spur of the moment. This is one of them. This is my furthest trip, though. I bet you somebody could resell all those propane tanks. I don't know anything about those, though. Looks empty in here, I can already tell. Up here too. Actually, there's a couple things in there. Just what the original owners didn't take. Nothing too significant. We got like snorkel gear right there. Oh, it's so wet, my feet are soaked. Oh well. What do we have here? An old, tiny dryer. Yeah, I bet it's hard to get materials out to this place back when people lived here, so more than likely, that's weird. Look at this room. What the heck? Cool graffiti. So yeah, while it looks like there's a dead end, I got a tiny peek of a second part of this neighborhood that's down the road. And there's actually a military base connected to this.
However, the military base has since been demolished as of, I believe, something recently, kind of, which is really a shame. I could have come here a couple of years back. I don't know why they demolished something this remote. I guess they kept these, but they demolished the actual base. Look at all these clothes. That's really weird. An old appliance painting. Every single house has something weird in it. There was nothing in that house. Don't see anything here. That house in the corner really looks bad. Look at all the paint peeling. The evergreens here are beautiful, though. I think this is completely surrounded by them. There's a cool giant forest fire tower we could check out as well. Yeah, we're kind of reaching the end of the block here. Not sure what's in store for us. This looks pretty cool. Look at this old rocking chair. It's interesting how the paint's only peeling on the kitchen and nothing else. Cool setup, though. Somebody ate chips and dip here. Let's see, more of the old appliances. Just never updated. There's a bed in here. It smells bad in this room. I'm hoping I could fly my drone. I don't know if I'd be able to. Oh, okay, here. So, this is what I was talking about. There's even more homes. They look more dilapidated. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, I already see chairs in here. Curious. Kind of a weird setup. This house kind of looks nice. They got the real nice tiles. Looks a lot. This is so weird. Are they performing some kind of ritual? And they had fancy glass tables and stuff here. Yeah, I don't know why this house is kind of somewhat different. I mean, maybe you technically actually own this property at the time, so you had the rights to change the house. I don't know. Not much else left. Alright, this is the kind of last house here before we start going to the second portion. Yeah, the door on this one's kind of new. That's really weird. Yeah, this one's updated too, as you could see. Cool.
whole bunch of nothing. Yeah, you could tell it's updated because the what would be copper is plastic, which is not good for your health in my opinion. It's cheaper. Everything's cheaper with plastic, you know what I mean? The flooring's new. Similar flooring as my old house. Checking out the second part of the base. It's really raining down bad. Look at that. That's a cool shot. It's really getting mountainous here. So cool. Over here the leaves have mostly died, but where I live, they just kind of started falling. I'm gonna have to shut off the camera. It's getting really wet. So the base is up this way, but here the house is actually quite a bit more here. Pretty cool. They look really tiny. Oh my gosh, they probably brought those in as on trailers. Anyways, yeah, there's so many roads here, but the rain is so bad. I gotta get inside. I hope the screen is okay, but this house, not too much left. There's this creepy Barbie doll here. That looks like it was burnt. Okay. But yeah, these are smaller homes, I guess, and looks like they were brought in on a trailer. Let's take a quick look in here. Kind of facing the camera down, don't mind that, it's because of the rain. Actually, I could put my hat over that, maybe. These are cool, though. They had these big, wide rooms. I wouldn't mind living in here either, honestly. Alright, I hope that's better. Just put my hat over my camera. Hopefully you guys can see a little better. Quite a bit of houses here, though, as you can see. Majority of them, wow. There's a lot of houses. Majority of them seem empty at first glance. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Yeah. This is so eerie, though. Comment down below, would you guys be in this position? Would you guys walk along an abandoned town like this? In the middle of nowhere with no help? So yeah, maybe I'll speed up the process a little bit, but I do want to explore all of these houses. Wow. And there's a lot of houses here. I'd say just as much, if not more. Great, we got more stuff on the camera. Hopefully you guys don't mind that. As you may notice, I haven't been filming with this camera recently. I've been filming with my phone. That's just because it's a lot easier to film with my phone, and this shakes quite a bit. But I hope this, me driving out here with filming with this camera is worthwhile to you guys. I'm losing a lot of money making this stuff. Get it back from making videos, so. All these houses are kind of the same. This one really stood out to me. Maybe it's because it's my favorite color. Yeah. empty. I wonder if these are all like this. Still want to walk along the streets though. Oh, this might be the end, I wonder. It's possible. Look at these plants. Let's take a second to look at these. Looks like all the petals fell off. I was wondering if these were like bulbs or something. I know one of you guys is gonna know what these are. Grandma, I know you're watching. Isn't this creepy? You really only see stuff like this in maybe Russia. And otherwise I don't, a lot of abandoned military stuff. I'm astounded by the amount of people that lived here for such a small base, Oh, it does keep going a little bit, so. These might have been abandoned way before, and the other ones were abandoned recently because on satellite images, you wouldn't be able to tell this was abandoned, the other neighborhood, because there's cars in the driveway. And the same cars are in the garages now, some of them. This is really cool, dude. It kind of just dips off over there. I don't think I'm gonna go to the actual Air Force part of the base. I mean, it's already demolished. Maybe there's underground stuff, I doubt it. But I'll fly my drone over there and see what's up. Actually, I don't know if that's a good idea in the rain. We'll see, we'll see. A drone would be really worth it. Or there's actually a tower here we could climb. Yeah, can't make an outro just yet. It's a really cool tower to climb. We might be able to see the town from above with our very own eyes. I'd say this is empty too. Yeah, kind of a loss here. Still cool because of all these houses. Oh, there's my hat. I hope that wasn't in the shot. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's go see if we can find that tower, huh? So everybody, here's this historic fire tower that I was referring to. It's, I don't know why it's historic. I guess it was built a long time ago. But people climb this, I guess, so I kind of want to see if I can see that neighborhood back there. So here's the fire tower, and it's actually considered a historic landmark. Of course, it's long abandoned now. I'll have to find some more information on this place, because I don't really know a whole lot about it, to be honest. As you can see, it's made out of wood. But you can start to see a nice view. There's a big hole in that. So I'm not even near halfway up, and it's just incredible up here. Absolutely incredible. You can actually start to see the neighborhood now. There's the town. Oh, conditions are getting worse, but we shall prevail. So we're at the absolute top of this fire tower now. It's just, the view is beautiful, completely breathtaking. You can see all the trees starting to turn, and most already have in certain areas. It's just beautiful. So what I wanted to show you guys, there's this. My guess is whatever this is was for bats or some kind of something. I don't know. I mean, I assume, they had some guy who would sit up here and watch fires for, months on end. And yeah, you can see that. I know. I'd give it 5 more years. So,
I mean, everybody's came here in 2023, as you can see by the graffiti. So I wasn't the only one on here. But probably won't come back here in a couple of years for sure. That's to say. Whole building kind of shakes. I don't know if that's normal. You know, I know buildings have that, but this is really cool. So we have a bird's eye view of the entire neighborhood. Isn't that incredible? And the other houses you can very vaguely see. I'm sure once it's winter time you can see it better, but look at that. Isn't that something? Well, I think that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I appreciate you guys sticking to the end. I put a lot of work into going to all these places. Not so much my videos recently, but I want to change that with this one, hopefully. And once again, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. So thanks for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, subscribe, and there'll be a lot more of stuff like this. Ghost towns, mansions, stuff nobody else can find. That's where I come in. So appreciate you guys watching. Take it easy. This is by far one of the strangest places I've ever seen. Sitting in rural Illinois, up in the north, sits an entirely abandoned town. Very little information is available on why these homes were abandoned, but it looks like now it's going to be redeveloped into something. From what I can find, the owner of most of the land is an apartment company, which might mean that apartments will be built. My second guess is that since it's next to a major highway, that they're tearing it down for a new ramp or to expand the highway. The problem I have is the sheer amount of things left behind. Most of the homeowners just got up and left and never looked back. Even after asking people who live nearby, they were just as clueless as me. They even went as far as asking me if I knew why this place was abandoned. Most people living somewhat nearby didn't even know this existed until now, once the trees were cut. All roads of information have led me to dead ends, with even the locals clueless as to why this exists. We'll never know why this neighborhood was abandoned. Perhaps within this video there are clues to show why. Let's get into the Explorer. So it looks to me like this neighborhood is going to be torn down for a new highway. And this is a completely rural area. It's crazy to see. I mean, that house is huge. Looks like really long abandoned. There's a barn right here. Looks like it's totally collapsed, actually. But they left a ton of stuff inside here. There's a van or an RV.
They have like a bunch of ceramic stuff.
This is so cool.
Yeah, so for some reason there's so much stuff left behind. I guess this might have been the one of the businesses here. Dutch Gardens. There's so many just antiques and stuff here. Really just be looking through this stuff for hours. So there's a ton of ceramics and just newspapers. This is just wild. You could tell it was a nursery. It looks like they got shelves here for plants. The whole thing is just caved in. All these old... must have been making stuff. Look at that. It's really a shame. So I believe this house and this barn over here were the same property. Holy cow, there's a ton of stuff here.
just so much stuff to look through. We're gonna go here probably last just because it's closest to the road. But I know this is just all forest, so it's really surprising to see all this stuff just out here like it is. Yeah, just be careful. Wow, they left a tractor. There's a few tractors around here.
There's no seed.
This has been sitting here for years. Oh my gosh. So this was probably long abandoned before this highway buyout because everything's just so dilapidated here. Wow.
Oh, look at the peanut mold. This one's shaped exactly like the peanut.
They must have been like, these were probably the molds for the, oh, these are ceramics.
There's like baby toys everywhere.
Baby toys?
Yeah, haven't you seen all the baby stuff?
Just this. Where's the other stuff?
They're over there. Over there.
Oh,
Everywhere.
wow. This building I'm really interested in. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So much junk just lying everywhere. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you could leave so much stuff behind. What'd you find? What's that from, you think? A possum?
Disgusting. Look at how they're like licked clean.
It must have been sitting there for a while.
There's so many beer cans.
I had no idea those nicer ones back there were gonna get torn down. Old bar stools. This is just so crazy to me. Look how old these cans are. Gotta be 90s. Old stuff. Kinda seeing there. Just barrels, nothing too important.
So I guess this wasn't a house. This must have been some kind of farming building. Looks really old by the looks of it. There's a guy over there. Hold on. So that guy is also exploring the place, so it's no problem. That house is really nice. I really like this one. Anyways, let's go check this out. Old boxes. Like this. Must be made of brass. Old 1950s style type home. Hey.
Hey,
You find anything cool?
kinda. Like good. Whoa, the bathroom is so nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's surprising. Might have updated this like a few years ago. That's so crazy. There's some clothes there.
I know, I saw like a sweater. I think someone was living here.
Like when it was abandoned?
No, like look in the other room.
Anything in there?
No.
Oh yeah, you might be right. Wow. Might have been previous residents. Filing cabinets. So over here there's a basement. I cannot believe how much stuff they just left behind here. Looks like it's about a flood. It's an old record player. Some more random items. Must be the other guy's truck. Bunch of fans for computers or something. Very nice. Lots of, yeah, there's some cool technology here. Older tech. That's Cat 5 stuff right there. Must have been a computer worker or something here. Oh yeah. Look at all this stuff. Really makes you think, why would they do this? It's like they just got up and left one day.
Why are Americans losing their jobs? The coming showdown between America and Russia.
That's
The
relevant.
fast approaching demise of America. February 5th, 2005. 16th, let's find one for my birthday. Whoa, I'm taking this. This is really the snow.
Oh, that's cool. I used to have one of those.
That is so cool.
That's
Like
fun.
you ride down like the snow like this.
Look at all these cans. Must have been a drinker.
So for some reason it didn't show the last home that I went to, but they did leave a lot of stuff behind as well. They left behind a ton of sewing equipment and clothing and computers even. I posted the inside of the house to my TikTok and Instagram if you're interested. I'm not sure why my camera stopped recording them.
So I'm walking back here because we didn't check out those homes yet. Nothing to really worry about, so it doesn't really matter if I go back there or not. I think this building is the coolest. It's so big. But I don't think that's a home. Actually, I'm gonna go check out that trailer. That should be interesting. There's this trailer here. Let's go ahead and check this out. This must have been for the workers here. As you can see, I get an RC controller for something. People might have made this their hangout spot, looks like. Doesn't smell bad. This is so weird. Over there I see an old cart. And more. So much junk over here. This tractor right here, it actually looks like the tires aren't that flat. I almost wonder if you could start this thing up. That's shut. But maybe all you need is a new battery, right? Yeah. That's it's locked up tight. This is by far one of the craziest things I've seen all year, though.
This is definitely rare. You definitely don't see this often. So this area right here was one of the first few places that I checked out. And back then there was all these trees here and everything, but this was just kind of left abandoned like it is now. Strangely enough. Got a truck coming up here. So this is actually completely locked up. Don't imagine there's anything. Oh, looks like it's open back there. Let's see if there's anything cool to check out here. Well, I was right. That's so crazy how every single one of these homes just left so much behind. Just crazy. It's actually kind of big in here. Wow. Yo,
Yeah.
what's up?
Do you hear that?
What?
It works.
Oh, cool.
That-
Found your piano.
Huh?
You found your piano.
I know. This little seat. Is it? No.
It's really cool.
There's wheels on the bottom. I'm gonna go to the last one. This one's probably.
Yeah, it's totally destroyed. The other one had stuff in it.
Somebody got to this stuff first.
Yeah.
The shoes are probably hiding where everyone is. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder why this is all busted open.
This is the last one. This one I've actually explored in the past before. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you about this one, but let's just say I left it last for a reason. But yeah, oh wow, there's a huge hole in that. It's probably like the mid stage of demolition for this whole area, unfortunately. Completely ran through. I'm pretty sure this one didn't have a basement when I checked. But yeah, as you can see, I saved this one for last because nothing's inside, basically. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. This place gives me chills. I've never seen something like this before. Nothing rural, you know, with so much stuff. I'll have to do more research and I'll get back to you. I'll figure it out mid-video. Thanks for watching, guys.